Ever thought about how a company like Airbnb handles thousands of customer emails every single day? Travelers get locked out of their accounts. Hosts have issues with payments. Sometimes guests want quick answers about bookings, cancellations, or local regulations. And yet, responses are usually fast, professional, and personalized. How is that possible? The secret is automation. Companies like Airbnb rely on smart automation workflows to manage, sort, and respond to customer emails with very little manual work involved. And the good news is, you can do the same, even without being a large tech company or hiring a dedicated engineering team. In this video, I'll show you how to build a complete customer support automation workflow using a tool called n8n. This will allow you to automatically classify incoming support emails, generate human-like replies with AI, label conversations, and send responses, all without writing a single line of code. Let's see the workflow in action. Here's a quick overview of how this automation works. The system begins by monitoring a Gmail inbox for new support messages. Once a new email arrives, it's classified using AI to determine whether it's a customer support request. If it is, the message is forwarded to an AI agent that drafts a helpful reply. This reply is labeled and automatically sent back to the customer. A final step marks the workflow as complete and prepares for the next incoming message. Now let's break down each part of the workflow. First, we use the Gmail trigger node. This node watches the inbox in real time and activates the workflow when a new message comes in. It collects the full email content and metadata. Next, the email is sent to the text classifier node. This node uses AI to categorize the message. Emails not related to customer support are filtered out at this stage, ensuring only relevant queries are processed. Then, the message is passed to the OpenAI-powered AI agent node. This node generates a clear and context-aware reply tailored to the user's problem. It reads the issue and drafts a professional-friendly message that addresses the customer's concern. After the AI has written the response, the workflow uses the Gmail label node. This labels the email in Gmail based on its category. For example, login issue, billing query, or technical support, which helps with sorting and tracking. A labeled message is then sent back to the customer using the Gmail reply node. The user receives the AI-generated message, giving them a fast and accurate response without needing manual support intervention. Finally, the workflow ends with a no operation node. This node doesn't perform any action, but it's useful for logging or marking the process as complete. It ensures the system resets correctly and is ready to process the next email. Here's an overview before we break down each node. The process starts with a Gmail trigger to detect new support emails. Each message is analyzed by an AI-based text classifier to identify if it's a support query. If it is, it gets sent to an AI agent that drafts a human-like reply. The email is labeled for categorization and sent back to the user, instantly and automatically. A final step marks the task as complete. Now let's break it down step by step. The workflow begins the moment a customer sends an email to your support inbox. Using a Gmail trigger node in n8n, we monitor the inbox in real time. Every minute, the system checks for new messages. The moment a new email is received, the automation kicks into action. The email's subject, sender, and full message body are captured. But before replying, we need to understand what kind of email it is. That's where the AI-powered text classifier comes in. This node reads the message and categorizes it. For example, it determines whether the email is a genuine support request or something else, like spam, a promotion, or a non-actionable notification. Only the messages identified as support queries move forward in the workflow. This keeps the system clean and avoids wasting resources on irrelevant emails. Now that we know the email needs a response, we send the message to an AI agent powered by OpenAI. This agent acts as your virtual support assistant. It reads the customer's message, understands the context, and writes back a helpful and professional reply. The tone is conversational, the language is clear, and the message directly addresses the issue. For example, if the customer says, "I'm unable to log into my account using my email," it either shows an error or says the account doesn't exist. The AI might reply with something like, "Thank you for contacting us. It looks like there may be a mismatch in your login credentials. Please try resetting your password using this link. If the issue persists, feel free to reply and we'll assist you further. It feels personal, but it's fully automated. After the reply is generated, we use another Gmail node to label the conversation. This helps organize the inbox. You might label the message as a login issue, billing problem, or account verification. These labels make it easier for your human team to monitor ongoing topics, escalate critical issues, or analyze trends later. Finally, the automation sends the email response back to the customer. This happens instantly without a single manual step. The result is that your customer receives a prompt and helpful reply, often within seconds of sending their message. The last part of the flow is a no operation step, which simply marks the process as complete. It's a technical detail that ensures the system resets and is ready to process the next email as soon as it comes in. Now, to build this yourself, you'll need 3 basic things. First, a Gmail account connected to n8n through OAuth 2. Second, an OpenAI API key or an OpenRouter API connection. And third, an instance of n8n, which can run on your desktop, cloud, or through n8n's hosted platform. The best part is how flexible this setup is. You can easily customize it to suit your business. For example, you could forward certain emails to Slack, or store responses in a Notion or Airtable database. You could even trigger a follow-up workflow, like sending a survey or notifying a manager for priority cases. Automation is no longer just for big tech companies. With tools like n8n, anyone can build reliable AI-powered workflows that save hours of repetitive work each week. So whether you're managing 10 emails a day or 10,000, this approach helps you respond faster, reduce human error, and keep your customers happy without burning out your team. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like, leave a comment with your questions, and subscribe for more tutorials on automation and productivity. Also, make sure to join our Skool community where you can connect with other members, ask questions, and get exclusive content and resources. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.